evening, Frontier. I'm Eve Soriel, and this is the Frontier News Network. Your voice in the void, the signal cutting through the static of corruption and greed. Here is the latest for Stardate 4456.1. Tonight, Argos 4 teeters on the brink. Iron Fang versus Black Star, a war in waiting. Quantia miners defy corporate guns. Our own Sergio Valdez reports from the scene. And Nexus prisoners fuel a dark secret. Forced labor in the depths of the LMC. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Our lead story tonight. Argos 4 stands on the brink of war. Argos 4 isn't just another frontier world. It's home to rare xenoflora with regenerative properties coveted by both syndicates and scientific institutes. The system's gravity well also make it a choke point for interstellar shipping. Think of Argos 4 like the Panama Canal of the LMC back in the 20th century. Whoever controls it controls trade flows and biotech patents for decades. With both Iron Fang and Black Star possessing heavy orbital arsenals, any miscalculation could spark a full-scale battle over supply lines that feed entire sectors. Iron Fang's battlecruisers cast long shadows over Argos 4's xenoflora fields. The Iron Fang Syndicate has entrenched itself, stationing a military garrison and 3 battlecruisers in orbit. Meanwhile, mercenary reinforcements from Scorpion are en route, and valuable xenoflora exports have already begun. But intelligence suggests the Black Star Legion has deployed a Star-class carrier into the system. A move that could turn this Cold War hot. This feud reignited after the Dracadia incident. An Iron Fang ore hauler ambushed and gutted. Black Star denies the hit, but the Syndicate isn't known for forgiveness. Iron Fang's Commander Torv has this warning.
The Iron Fang Syndicate will not be intimidated. Our presence on Argos 4 is legitimate. Any challenge will be met with force.
And Captain Vera of the Black Star Legion, well, she's not pulling punches.
Iron Fang is a parasite bleeding the resources of Argos dry. If they don't withdraw immediately, we'll burn them off the face of this planet.
With warships locking sights, the only question left, who fires first? Before we continue, an update on the Nexus Station conflict we reported in our last broadcast. After Federation's security forces deployed heavy enforcers, the station administration initiated emergency protocols. According to our sources, the miners seized control of the administrative sectors before Federation reinforcements arrived. The corporation eventually agreed to negotiations after miners threatened to vent storage compartments to open space and dump everything to the void. The Nexus Station has billions of credits worth of merchandise waiting to be transferred to Federation ships. But the monetary damage is only one part. Floating containers pose a hazard to any ship traveling in the area. Ambassador Tarsis mediated an agreement, sort of. Was it a victory? Hardly. 12 protesters dead. Dozens more vanished into Federation custody. And the miners got a pitiful 5% increase, while the corporations saved face. Meanwhile, Ambassador Tarsis has publicly condemned what he calls dangerous insurrection fueled by extremist elements. Federation security presence has tripled near the Nexus Stargate, and rumors suggest a wanted list of protest leaders is already circulating. One protester, who, for obvious reasons, wants to remain anonymous, had this to say.
They're hunting us now. Anyone who stood up at Nexus is marked. Facial recognition saw everyone. Some have already disappeared, taken from their homes, work, off the street. No one knows what happened to them.
Back on Nexus Station, families of the disappeared miners have begun staging vigils outside corporate headquarters.
My brother is out there, somewhere. Starving, scared, alone. We just want answers.
FNN will continue tracking the whereabouts of every vanished protester. Our own Sergio Valdez narrowly escaped on a sludge hauler and made it back to our headquarters. After being decontaminated, he is now with the Quantia miners, where he continues his reporting. Sergio?
Eve, the scene here is volatile. I'm standing near a makeshift barricade built by striking miners. Behind them, Hawking Enterprises security forces, armed and ready.
The miners demand better pay and safety upgrades after deadly cave-ins. But Hawking Enterprises refuses to negotiate and has threatened to use force. We have Juno Hart, the strike leader, here with me. Juno, your response.
We've lost too many good people. They expect us to dig our own graves while they profit off our blood. We want results, not words, or we stay put. We will not back down.
Sorry to cut you off, Juno, but I think we need to move. Holy shit, security's advancing, shock batons up and humming. This is getting nasty. Maybe I can get over here for a better look. Security is compromised. We need to act now. Get everyone to safety. Do you hear me?
Move them out, we can't. There's no time to waste.
They are opening fire. Shit. Close. Give me a minute. Damn it. Gotta move. Fast. I'm looking for cover.
Sergio, damn it. Are you all right? Sergio, pull back for once. Damn it, stay alive out there. I guess we lost Sergio. So let's move on. Joining us now via a remote connection is Ambassador Arion Tarsis, representing the Galactic Federation. Ambassador, what's your take on the Quantia strike?
You know, someday the Federation is going to find your little studio.
Good luck. Now, can you answer my question?
Very well. The Federation depends on these mines. Any prolonged strike risks destabilizing our energy infrastructure.
And the miners? Their safety demands seem reasonable?
Hawking Enterprises meets industry standards. If they won't work, we'll find others who will. The frontier doesn't coddle quitters.
Replacements? That's your fix for cave-in widows? New hires? Are you planning to break the strike by force?
The Federation has no plans to deploy troops at this time.
No troops yet, or just more bullshit? Figures. We'll be right back after this. Tired of Federation oversight? Want freedom? Dream of fresh air, endless meadows, and golden rivers? Welcome to New Avalon, the last free frontier untouched by corporate greed. Oasis Realty has been granted exclusive settlement rights on this pristine paradise, and parcels can be yours for a song. Just imagine waking up to twin sunrise views over crystal lakes, harvesting native fruits that practically fall into your hands, and breathing air so pure it adds years to your life. I put down my deposit yesterday. Best decision I ever made. The Holo Tours showed me everything I needed to see. My family will finally be free from Federation taxes and regulations. Build your dream home here using our certified builders and receive a 25% discount on your land purchase. Our terraforming guarantees fertile soil for any crop you desire to grow. Wildlife, completely docile and catalogued by our expert xenobiologists. For a limited time, purchase 10 acres and receive a year-long livestock import waiver. That's a 5,000 credit value, absolutely free. Plus, mention code FRONTIER during your deposit, and we'll throw in complimentary atmospheric filters for your first dwelling. Not that you'll need them. The representatives promised us complete infrastructure within 3 months of arrival. Schools, medical facilities, even entertainment districts, all pre-approved and ready for construction. Don't wait! 90% of prime lakefront parcels are already claimed. Build your dream before the Federation builds it for you. Flexible payment plans available, with no credit check required.
Just a small deposit secures your family's future today.
Oasis Realty is not responsible for hostile wildlife incursions, dangerous sinkhole development, atmospheric toxicity, poisonings, indigenous territorial disputes, or any claims made by sales representatives. Holo tours may include simulated elements. Infrastructure timelines subject to change. The phrase exclusive settlement rights refers to a temporary permit pending Federation review. Actual terrain may vary from advertisements. Water potability not guaranteed. Oasis Realty is not responsible for any damages, illnesses, or fatalities. No refunds available after deposit. Communication blackout periods normal and expected.
Breaking now, a Federation whistleblower has come exclusively to FNN, revealing evidence of a secret penal colony buried deep in the Cygnus mining sector. Documents obtained by our newsroom detail Facility KZ-17, an unmapped asteroid complex where Milky Way prisoners are allegedly forced to mine neutronium under horrific conditions. An FNN investigator is now on the ground, working to verify the extent of the operation. Our source, who risks everything to speak out, claims these aren't just exiles or criminals from the LMC. These are political prisoners shipped directly from Federation detention centers in the Milky Way. We're talking journalists, activists, and dissidents, vanishing from holding cells only to reappear in chains, mining in the void.
I processed their transfer documents myself. No trial, no sentencing, just a stamp that said material reassignment. They're worked until they break, then disposed of. No records kept. It's like they never existed.
Most disturbing of all, several prisoner manifests contain names matching protesters arrested during the Nexus Station uprising we reported on last week. After centuries of using the LMC as a dumping ground for unwanted populations, the Federation promised those days were over. Now we discover they've just gotten better at hiding it. Will Argos ignite? Will Quantia hold? The fight continues, and so do we. For Frontier News Network, I'm Eve Soriel. Out here, the frontier fights for survival, and we fight to tell their stories. Stay safe, stay strong, and stay vigilant.
Voices are AI generated.